at St. Anton's Catholic Church, where Mr. Norman Mlenga, who is the OVC field manager, was giving us a brief introduction on what they do. And we were inside there where the children are having a workshop. It's so incredible how many things they're taught. So health education in Zambia has always been very intensive. Even 25 years ago when we started, the health education was still intensive. But still we have so many HIV infections. So we need to find other methods to fight HIV, AIDS in Zambia other than health education. Health education has been there the longest, but still we're still badly hit by HIV. So now I'm going to turn to Mr. Norman Mlenga. He's going to tell me how many HIV orphans they have and what do they do to help them lead a normal life. Mr. Norman Mlenga.
Yes. HIV and AIDS pandemic, we have about 34 offices out of the 2,746 who are HIV positive.
How many?
34. We have 34. What we do with this, about 28 have already started on art. Meaning they are taking antiretroviral. Then what we do, we take them to school, provide them with the education support, we pay for their school fees, give them books, give them shoes. Also, it's all the equipment that are needed for school. Then that's what we do for those. And then they also refer them to home-based care, where they get the medications and the like.
So when you have all these, so you have like 34 that are HIV positive from the 2000?
Yeah, from the 2,746.
Orphans?
Orphans. Because it's quite different from the patient welfare. The offices, we just look at maybe the way the child is looking. So we insist the guardians to take that child for visit and the like. When the testing is done, that's when you can find out, no, that child is positive. So we are yet doing the testing.
Okay, so the testing is ongoing, depending on how you look at the child.
Yes.
If the child looks ill, you do the test. Do you ask for their consent or you just randomly test them?
No, we talk to the guardians first.
Okay.
Yeah, in short, we don't cancel the child. We cancel the guardians. We need to take this and this and this.
But what in case of where the child is an orphan and there's no one guarding them?
Like we had one case where a child was about 3 years old. The guardian died as well, unfortunately. So what he did, we referred that child to St. Anthony in Dola, looking after children who are HIV positive.
Okay.
That's where she, at least now she's speaking.
Okay.
St. Anthony, they also take them to college and the like.
Okay. So on the average, do you see a lot of HIV positive orphans die, or is the AT working for them?
And the AT is working. It's really working. Like we have Francis, she's this side. She was very down. But with the starting of her AT,
oh wow, you're doing a tremendous job. So how often do you have a problem with behavior problems with the orphans? Do you find that some of them are wild, they're hard to control?
Yeah, some are hard to control, like in some centers we have those children that we really tried. I can give a site example is Megan Kavunga. This one we've tried to, she has attended about four workshops on the same level. As I'm speaking, she was supposed to write the exams last week, but she never showed up for the exams, and right now I'm told she's married. She's 15 years old.
Yeah, but don't you think now is the time where the OVCs probably should maybe find a way where we can work with the government, where we can have laws to protect these children?
Yeah, I think that's where we need the government to come in.
Yeah, because a lot of children are being abused, especially girls.
As we try to intervene in such problems, they also they introduce something of the same schools, whereby as we try the community, when they go to school, also the school comes in with the same intervention. I think that will help. Yeah, so it's an appeal to the government. They can come.
What about
even?
You can go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, even from not necessarily from the schools, even from the health centers in that way. Not just in some the matter of providing health care, but also try to talk to them. Yeah.
Okay, and on the other hand, don't you think this is a time where we should have child psychologists trained? Because these children have been abused Some not just physical abuse, but just seeing your parents dying of HIV and being alone in the world. Don't you think this is the time Zambia should have a lot of child psychology working with these children one-on-one?
Yeah, I think this is the right time, because as I'm speaking, I was attending a workshop on child psychology, where we have to prepare those children. You know, these children they're exposed to so many things.
I know.
Yeah, like whereby maybe the father died sometime, but now that child is nursing the mother. Like they do all sorts of activities that are not supposed to be done by a child. Yeah. So, and we also prepare them in the will writing when the guardians are sick, maybe the parent. You should also try to prepare a will, because what happens in the community is something else. Maybe separation of the siblings, where a child, this one goes this side, the other one goes out, then the child will be stressed and the like.
Oh, well, you're doing a very great job, and I'm so thankful for your interview. And we'll keep on coming back to you for more advice and for more interviews.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Again, this was an interview with Mr. Norman Mlenga, the OVC field manager for Luanshire St. Anthony's Home-Based Care. It's amazing what they're doing here. And in my capacity as a founder for Save Zambia's Future Foundation, my aim is to raise funds in the US and help the people that are working here in Zambia, like this organization. If we get more funding, they'll be able to achieve more goals. And that's why I'm appealing to everybody that's watching a video. Please go on my website, www.savezambiasfuture.org, and see how you can help. And you just saw those offers. Isn't it tremendous how much work they're doing, how much these children want to learn? You can help. Do not stay behind, and thank you.